and welcome to Princess Pantry! Today we're going to be making a patriotic cake celebrating America's birthday. It's on the 4th of July and it's our independence from Britain in 1776. So in celebration, we like to have fireworks and patriotic foods and go see parades, barbecues, all sorts of fun things to celebrate our Independence Day. So today in celebration, we're gonna make a flag cake. Ooh, representing the American flag. And it's really yummy and really tasty. So these are the things you need to make your own flag cake. You need some white cake mix and all the things that go along. So this one needs 3 eggs and oil. And we're doing an allergy-friendly cake from Pamela's, and it's non-dairy and gluten-free. But you can use whatever cake mix you like the best. This is just our favorite. You also need a pan to bake your cake in, and toppings, which we're gonna go with white frosting and some yummy berries that are the colors of the American flag. So we have white, blue, and red, or red, white, and blue, however you want to look at it. And of course, we need a bowl for mixing, right, Winnie?
Yeah.
Do you want to take that spoon for me? And let's put the bowl here and move this over here because we are going to start by making the base of our cake. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we need to do to make our cake. First, you need to preheat your oven to 325. Make sure you have a parent or adult present to help you with the oven because that's not something children should do. I already did it for us. She did. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is whisk the eggs, oil, water, and almond together. All right, Riley, would you like to start cracking some eggs?
Sure.
I will start to get a half a cup of oil. You can go ahead and just put that shell in the sink here.
I can do it.
Okay. You did it really good. Good job, Riley.
I better have to clean
I do this with my mom when I make pancakes.
Oh, well, that's fabulous. Let's see, we've got a rag right here. Okay, can you lean back, honey? Here's our half cup of oil. Oops, I dribbled a little bit. And then we need,
We're gonna whisk that.
we're gonna use a half a teaspoon of vanilla or almond extract, whatever you have. We chose vanilla today. All right. So let's see, we did the eggs, oil, oh, we need the water. And how much water do we need? We need 2/3 cup? 2/3 cup of water. So I only have a 1/3 cup here, so we're just gonna do it twice. Very interesting looking. All right, now we have to whisk it all together. Riley, would you like to start whisking?
Sure.
And then when you turn when you're done. All right, give Winnie a turn. Okay, Winnie, can you break those eggs? There you go. Either one? Good. Now don't be afraid, you can get in there and really mix it up. Don't slosh it out the sides though. Maybe do it by that. Oh, there you go, Cinderella. I did bake a lot of cakes for my stepsisters, and now I make them for fun for all my friends. Any get-togethers, I always like to bring something sweet. All right, that looks pretty whisked up. Now next, we're going to add dry mix and stir by hand or on medium-low for 30 seconds until batter comes together. Don't overmix. So since it's specified that on the bag, you really need to make sure you don't overmix it because there could be problems. All right, Cinderella, how about I pour in the dry mix and you stir? Okay, that sounds good to me. We're gonna do it kind of a little bit at a time so it doesn't make it too hard.
It smells good.
It smells like vanilla, huh? This is gonna be one tasty cake when we're done. I think so. Full of patriotic spirit. It's always good to celebrate any kind of birthday with a cake. It's always a good time for cake, don't you think, girls?
Yeah.
Riley, do you have a favorite flavor of cake?
I like chocolate.
You do. And Winnie, do you have a favorite flavor?
Chocolate.
A favorite flavor of cake is what I meant to say. I got a little bubbly there. Now, in the comments below, why don't you comment if you have a favorite flavor of cake, or do you like to make cakes for any special holidays? My favorite and my specialty is angel food cake. You know, you also make a really good cake during the fall. What kind of cake is that again? Oh, a pumpkin spice cake? You do. Oh, it's so delicious. I love to have it when we're having our fall celebrations. Well, maybe I should teach everyone how to make that. This fall? That's a good idea, Cinderella. All right. After we mix it together and don't overmix, we're gonna pour the batter into a lightly greased baking pan. Cinderella, why don't you move that over here and the girls and I will lightly grease this pan. I think we are mixed well too. Now that our batter's mixed, we need to grease the pan so that it doesn't stick when we bake it. Do you girls want to help?
Yeah.
Okay, just pour a little bit of oil. There's a couple ways you can grease a pan. You can either put a little oil in it, which is what we're gonna do, and the girls are gonna use their hands and get it all around the pan on the sides and in the middle, or you can use butter. Some companies make spray oil. There's all sorts of difference, but as long as there's oil or butter all over the pan, when you bake it, it shouldn't stick to the dish. It is. It's a little gooey. Make sure you get up to the sides because you know it's gonna rise a little. Good job, ladies. Nice. And once we're done with that, then we can put our batter into the pan. All right, good job, ladies. Would you like a paper towel for your hands? Here you go, Winnie.
Thank you.
Here you go, Riley. What do you say, Riley? You're welcome. All right. And when you ladies are done with that, I'm going to pour the batter into the pan. It's good to kind of put it in the middle and then put it. Good job mixing, everyone. It already smells really yummy. Hold on. There's a little piece of eggshell. That sometimes happens. It can happen.
It's like
Especially when you're learning how to crack eggs like Riley and Winnie are. But you girls are doing such a wonderful job. You're such good helpers in the kitchen. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, do you like to help your parents or guardian in the kitchen? If you do, let us know in the comments below how you like to help.
It does smell yummy.
It does. Smells delicious. You're right, Winnie. And we're gonna kind of shake it a little and make sure it moves around evenly so we can have a good base for our cake. And now is the time that we're gonna put it in the oven. And Aurora, how long do I bake it for? Do you know? You're going to bake it for, this is a 9 by 13 pan, right? Yes. 35 to 40 minutes. Wonderful. I'm gonna open the oven and set it in. And this is something an adult should do, of course. Anything hot or with tools. There we go. Now we have some other things we can do while it's baking. All right, while it's baking, we're going to prepare our fruit, which is what we're going to decorate the top of the cake with. All right, Riley and Winnie, I think I'm gonna have you guys go down for this part because we're gonna be using a sharp knife and cutting fruit, and that's something that adults or a guardian should do. All right, I'm gonna clean up the area a little bit, put the bowl in the sink. We're gonna get our fruit ready. So since this is an American flag cake, we're going to be simulating the American flag. The first thing we're gonna do is get out our strawberries. All right, let's get a couple knives for both of us. Let's get some of the stuff out of the way. You're getting that. Because we don't need it here anymore. Oops. All right, now the blueberries you actually don't have to cut, but those are gonna be the stars on our flag. But the strawberries— white frosting. But the strawberries we do need to cut. What we're going to do, here you go, Cinderella. First, we're going to cut the top off the strawberry. I'm There's a couple different ways. You can do it like Cinderella did by holding it down, or you can do it like I did. Again, this is something that you probably want an adult to do. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lay our strawberry on its side, and we're gonna slice it long ways across the strawberry so that it looks like flat pieces. And also is flat pieces. So that they're flat pieces. So when you're done cutting your strawberry, it should look something like this. And then on the ends of the strawberries, it can look like this. So this is gonna be our red stripes on our American flag.
Do any of you garden and have any strawberries in your garden? Because that'd be really nice to have your own freshly grown strawberries on your cake. Wouldn't that be nice?
I love berries. The fairies always send me out to get berries, don't they?
Do.
Now, again, this could be any kind of cake you like. If you live in another country and you also celebrate Independence Day or some kind of national holiday, you could probably make your own flag cake with using berries that represent the same color of your flag.
Or frosting that's different colors, or candy even. But we like to keep it really fresh with some fruit. And what are some holidays that you celebrate in your country? If you're not from America, can you please comment below and let us know some of your favorite holidays?
Have you ever made a patriotic cake of your country?
Or a dessert in general?
Or maybe you have a tradition we're not even aware of. We'd love to hear about it.
Well, this looks like a good amount of strawberries. Should we keep going?
Just in case, since we don't have our cake here, we don't really know how many strawberries we need yet. Better safe than sorry, right? But I think we're pretty close. That cake smells good. I can smell it baking.
Oh yes, very nice. Nothing like baking a fresh cake to make your house smell so warm and inviting.
Especially with the strawberries too.
Now, for any of you who do celebrate 4th of July, can you comment below and let us know what your plans are for the 4th of July? Are you gonna go have a barbecue? Are you gonna go camping? What are you gonna do to celebrate our country's independence?
Or do you have a tradition we're not even aware of?
Oh, we'd like to know.
We're always up for learning new things and traditions.
We are.
All right, I think that's good. So when you have a good amount of strawberries, all sliced, you can wait until the next phase of our cake making, which is gonna be frosting the top of the cake.
And decorating. I think it's done. I'm gonna go take it out of the oven. Let's see. Make sure you wear mitts so you don't get burned by a warm cake. And if you are doing this, make sure you have an adult get the cake out of the oven. Right, you mind moving that stuff a little bit? Thank you. And I'm gonna put the oven back. Oh, look, our cake turned out perfectly.
It smells delicious.
I can't wait to frost it. Should we have the girls help us?
I think so. Riley, Winnie, would you like to help us frost our cake?
There you are.
Hi, ladies.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you for bringing us tonight.
So we just need to open our white frosting to represent the white part of the American flag. See? All right. So I'm gonna take a big old chunk, and then me and Winnie will do this side. I'm gonna move it around a little bit, Winnie, and then you can do the final touches on it, okay?
Okay.
And you just want to get your frosting evenly spread out as much as you can. Thank you. I'm gonna kind of. Yeah, good idea. So this can be a one-man job, a two-man job, or a four-man job, apparently. Woman job.
Princess job.
There's no men here. Or a person job, for sure. So what's your favorite frosting flavor, girls?
Do you have a favorite frosting, Riley?
You have a favorite frosting flavor, Winnie?
I have lots of them.
Well, what's your top favorite frosting flavor? Did you get a little frosting on your finger there? I like chocolate frosting and strawberry frosting, and you know what I really like is marshmallow frosting.
Oh, I like that.
Just gonna smooth it all out.
I totally done.
You wanna try frosting?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think we're gonna have you girls help us mostly with decorating. You wanna try to make sure you get your frosting all even across the cake, or as even as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect though. Can you move your arms, please, so I can see what I'm doing? You know what's better than perfect? Trying hard and not giving up. Absolutely. There's no such thing as perfect in my mind. I think as long as you give it your hardest try, you do your best, that's all that really matters. Especially when it comes to something like baking. It tastes good, that's what well, and even so, that's okay if it doesn't, but that's what I like the best about it. It's about trying hard when it comes to this sort of thing. Well, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think, girls? Here, you want to lick the knife? Careful, don't get it too deep in there. Pretty tasty, huh? All right, do you know what our next step is, Riley?
Decorating?
You're right, it's decorating. Now, the American flag has stars in the corner and then red and white stripes. So we need to make sure we make a corner that would look like the stars, the blue and white stars, and then the stripes. So the blueberries are gonna be our stars. We're gonna designate a corner for them and do some lines. Riley, do you know how many states are in the United States? What do you think, Winnie? Do you have a guess?
Oh, is it 15?
The 5 part's right. It's more than 15. What do you think, Winnie?
20.
I said the 5 part's right.
Oh. 50.
50 states. That's right. That's okay. You're only in 1st grade. I'm not gonna judge you too much for that. So I'm gonna make a square for you guys to follow.
I can do it too.
Yes, of course. And then you guys gonna need to just put blueberries like within this perimeter, okay? All right, go for it. So put blueberries all in there. And you don't really have to do 50 blueberries. You could do 50 blueberries if you like, but it's your cake. You can kind of make it however you like, as long as it looks like the American flag. You want to put them keep them inside of this little square, I mean. 50 blueberries would be a lot of blueberries. Yes.
Yeah, I'll fill up too much. So you might just want to do a little bit. So it doesn't mean like so filled up.
It's looking pretty good, ladies. All right, I think we're about ready for our next step. And that is doing the stripes of our flag cake. So to do the stripes of your flag cake, you're going to take your flat strawberries and make, because the American flag has spaces on it. Hold on, Riley. No, it doesn't. No. So there's a white stripe and then a red stripe. So the white part is obviously just the frosting, and the red part can be the red stripes, which is the strawberries. And we're gonna line those. You can either overlap them a little bit or you can just line them.
I thought the red goes first.
When you make your cake, you can do it however you like, but I've decided I wanna do it this way. I wanna do a little bit of a space for the white frosting first. Okay, Winnie, can you start another spark right there? Yeah. Little stripe. Little stripes, maybe right there. And you can do the next one. There you go. So then you continue to line up your strawberries. Probably do it all in one direction if you can. Why don't you put the flat part? Yeah. Oops. That's all right.
Somebody pushed my hand.
Oh, you better lick it off.
It's yummy.
It is. You want to put that one right there?
Look at it.
Whoop. It's jumping all over the place.
Jump, jump.
There we go. Oh, this cake is looking very delicious and very patriotic.
And it's so yummy.
Have you ever made a patriotic cake before? Please comment below and let us know if you have and if it turned out and if you really liked it. Or if you had one at a barbecue or a get-together. All right, ladies, I think that's good. If you have frosting on your hands, you can lick it off. Should we show our friends at home what our patriotic cake looks like? There you go. That's what our patriotic cake looks like. Now, if you've made one before, let us know if you've had more rows of strawberries or you maybe had more blueberries.
Or a different kind of berry that you use.
And comment and tell us about your experience. But also, why don't you follow us on our Instagram or Twitter and all of our social media so you can see all of the exciting things we're doing here in Princess Perplexity.
Well, thank you so much for watching this Princess Pantry with our yummy flag cake. Well, we are so glad you came to join us today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!